Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Mrs. Jones, my name is John. I'm going to be your nurse today. The doctor's already put in orders for you. I understand you're having chest pains today. So what I'm going to do for us, so everybody here in the room is on the same page, I'm going to copy down whatever the doctor puts on the computer for us over on this board. That way you'll know what we're done, what we're doing right now, and what's going to be in the future. Okay? So doing this, we're going to start an IV and we're going to draw labs. We're also going to do an EKG, a 12-lead EKG. You had that already done out in triage. 4 hours after we do that first one, we're going to do a second one. Now, part of this labs and IV is going to be an enzyme called troponin. When the heart is hurt, it puts off this enzyme called troponin. We're going to do one now, and then in 4 hours, we're going to do it again. So we're going to call this 1 o'clock. So in doctor time, we'll call it 1300. So 1300. Now, we're going to do a second one, your number 2 EKG, and another troponin, and that's going to be done 4 hours from now. So we're going to put down here 1700, okay? That's 5 o'clock. Also, we're going to do a chest x-ray, and that chest x-ray is going to tell us if we have pneumonia or something other than your heart. So we're going to put an x-ray down here. And then if you have to go to the bathroom, like urinate, I want you to collect a sample at that time, okay? So this is what basically the doctor has orders for you, things they need us to do. So my fellow nurse is going to come in and he's going to go ahead and start your IV and get your labs for you. This is Randy. Now Randy is your other nurse. So it's going to be John and Randy today. Now, if you need to get a hold of us, you can call us at this number, 1234. Okay? So we've got our IV done now. Randy's really good. Told you he'd get it the first time. So your IV and labs are done. Your troponin is done. They did your EKG out in the waiting room. They'll be coming in here shortly to get your x-ray. And Randy will help you up here in just a second, and we'll get that urine collected for you too. Now also, the doctor's put orders in for things that he wants you to have done, meaning like, medications and fluids and things like that. So we're going to give you normal saline. It's kind of like salt water, and you're going to get a liter. It's going to go right into that IV that you have placed right now. So 1 liter, and we're going to tell you that that's for fluids. So I'm going to put in here what we're doing also. Since you're having chest pain, doctor wants us also to give you 3 nitros, and those are going to go under your tongue, and Randy's going to help you with that. So I'm going to put nitro here, and it's what you think it is. It's nitroglycerin times 3 tablets, okay? Those are going to be every 5 minutes apart. So we're going to start the first one now, and then we're going to do one in 5 minutes, and then another one after that in 5 more minutes, okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to give you aspirin. For doctors, we just call it ASA, aspirin, at 325 milligrams. That's going to be for your heart. Now what that basically is going to do is it's just going to keep your blood from sticking together and causing, if there's any kind of blockage, to make it worse. So Randy, did you give that yet?
I gave it.
Nice. Okay, so that's done also. Doctor also said since you're having chest pain, he wants you to have something called morphine. Morphine is going to help with that discomfort, and it's also going to help make your blood flow a little bit easier by making things dilate. Now, on that morphine, you can have 4 milligrams at a time, and the doctor said you can have up to 12 milligrams total. So 12 milligrams total. What I'm going to do for you, so you know how much you've got and how much you can still get, we're going to give you 4 of them right now. And then that means you have 8 milligrams left to get. Okay? There you go. Now, let's go over this. Oh, here comes Dr. Apple in. Do you want to come in?
No.
You don't want to talk to the patient?
No.
Okay.
Miss
So let's, I thought you were coming in. No. So let's go over things again. That way everybody in the room knows what page we're on and where we're at with this, okay? Your orders didn't change. So let's review. Your IV and those labs are done and they've been drawn. Your first EKG is done and your troponin has been drawn. 4 hours from now at 5 o'clock, 1700, we're going to do it again. We're going to check to see if it's better, worse, or the same. Okay? X-ray has called. They're not here yet. They will come and pick you up. So we'll put a line through that showing that it's in process of being done. Urine and labs, you haven't had to go potty yet. So when you do, let us know and we'll get that taken care of for you also. That's something that's going to happen out in the future. The saline's running at 1 liter. So that's still happening. You did get all 3 of your nitros, so those are now done. You got your aspirin. Are you still having any kind of discomfort? Because if you are, you still have 8 more milligrams of morphine to go. You want 4 more? Okay, well Randy's going to give you those 4 more. And that means you have 4 left to go. Okay, so if you need that, 15 minutes from now, let me know and we can give that to you again. All right, any questions? All righty. Also, I need to get from you a family member and their phone number. Okay, so Jane, and her number is 456. Okay. Very good. All righty. I'll sit for a while. I'll come check on you in about an hour or so. If you have any problems, make sure you hit that call line and we'll come in and talk to you. See you in a little bit.
Hi, how are you doing today? I'm Dr. Racy. It's nice to meet you. I see that you've already spoken with John, who is your nurse. You've also spoken with the resident physician today. Up here, we've outlined your plan of care. I'm going to write my name on the board and my phone number. If you have any questions, please talk to John or talk to the resident physician. Do you have any other questions for me today? Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.